Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
It's getting ready to go. This is why I said she had to come in person.
I did come in person. I came the day you
This
told
is
me
why I said she had to come in person. And I
they
wasn't
said
talking
it
to
was a
Miss
virtual
McGee
hearing.
because if I was talking to Miss McGee, I wouldn't have said she. If I was speaking at that moment to Miss McGee, then I wouldn't have said she. I would have said, and I'm ready on Miss Maggie. How do you pronounce her name?
McGee.
Oh,
McGee.
that's what I kept saying wrong.
All fell apart. That's how we got
That's
here.
why. Oh, well, let's make sure. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure it don't fall apart today. Because she's supposed to be in person. Miss McGee, start your camera. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Oh. This is case number 224518101. The people of the state of Michigan versus Adriana Renissa McGee. Defendant is charged with one count of disorderly disturbance, and today is the date set. Adjourned sentencing and appearances, please. Even though I said Miss McGee had to come in person. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Delisha Coleman on behalf of the City of Detroit.
And for the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Adriana McGee. Ms. McGee, ma'am, will you please say your first, your middle, and your last names?
Adriana Renissa McGee.
It was at 8:59. So I didn't do a pre-sentence investigation for Miss McGee, but we were here the other day and I mispronounced Miss McGee's name, and Miss McGee got real smart with the court and it went real left. And then I said she had to come in person that day, and then by the time she got here, I was not here anymore, and then I had her to be interviewed by the specialty court, and I understand that she was interviewed by the specialty court, and that she does qualify for the behavioral health court. So with that in mind, with respect to sentencing, is there anything on behalf of the people?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
I was trying to request a new attorney.
Ma'am, okay.
So I came
with
down
that
to
in
the court
mind, Miss
yesterday.
McGee, it's getting ready to go. This is why I said she had to come in person.
I did come in person. I came the day you told
This
me.
is why I said she had to come in person. And I wasn't talking to Miss McGee because if I was talking to Miss McGee, I wouldn't have said she. If I was speaking at that moment to Miss McGee, then I wouldn't have said she. I would have said you. But since I wasn't speaking to Miss McGee, that's why I said she. And then I just gave a speech and I said that Miss McGee came in person that day and spoke to specialty court. And so if I was talking about that Miss McGee had to come in person that day, I would have said that she came in person and therefore she fulfilled my requirement for coming in person. But since I wasn't speaking to Miss McGee and I wasn't speaking about the requirement to come in person the other day, but my requirement that she come in person also today, that's why I said what I said. And since I said what I said, and I said it the other day, and I see that this is getting ready to go south again, I'm going to again require that Miss McGee is going to come in person, and she's not going to overtalk me because I am not going to be overtalked. It's just not going to happen. So let's do this. I know that specialty court gave her a day to come in person, and then I think she said she was when she just blurted out in my courtroom just now and didn't wait for me to acknowledge her to speak. She said she was going to request another lawyer. And Ms. Stevenson, are you aware of Ms. McGee's request that misdemeanor and felony defender be removed from the case? Were you aware of that before now?
Not until this very moment, Your Honor. I would say that we are at sentencing at this point. And if the court were to follow the recommendation of specialty court, that Ms. McGee would have another lawyer provided to her when she starts working with the specialty court.
Yeah, I know. You said that for her benefit, not mine.
Yes, Judge.
Oh, I know. Okay. So what I'm going to do is send Miss McGee back into the breakout room. I'm going to allow her to speak to you, Ms. Stevenson, regarding her request for new counsel. And I'm going to allow you to explain to Ms. McGee or to allow her to ask questions about what you just said on my record that was really for her benefit. And then I'll decide if I'm going to hear the case on Zoom. Because I did, in fact, say I wasn't hearing her cases on Zoom. I wasn't going to hear her case on Zoom.
Oh, yes, sure.
For very reason. So she go back and you all can discuss her request, and then we can move forward. So I'm going to put Miss McGee in breakout room number 3. You can please accept to join that breakout room, and then we can go from there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Who interviewed Miss McGee? Did Miss Warfield interview Miss McGee?
I don't think so. I don't think that's what
I want Miss Warfield to come in and talk to Miss McGee, please.
Yes.
Okay.
That's who I want to talk to, Miss McGee. Please find Miss Warfield. So I'm ready on McGee first. Miss McGee, start your camera for me. All right, I'm recalling case number 224518101, the People versus Adriana Ranissa McGee. Today is the date set for sentencing. Appearances again, please.
Alicia Coleman on behalf of the City of Detroit, Your Honor.
And again, for the record, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Adriana McGee. Ms. McGee, ma'am, please say your first, your middle, and your last names.
Initial. Adriana Ranissa McGee.
Thank you.
All right, so we're back on the record with Miss McGee. And I had asked Attorney Warfield to come on and speak to Miss McGee. And then Attorney Warfield came out here and said Miss McGee insulted her intelligence. Or some told her she was about dumb. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and proceed. We're gonna go ahead and proceed. Now, I let her talk to Attorney Warfield, and so I guess there's just no lawyer that's good. Today is the day for sentencing. Do the people wish to be heard?
The people do not wish to be heard. We leave it to the court's discretion, Your Honor.
Ms. Stevenson, do you wish to be heard?
Well, I do, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. McGee. Your Honor, Ms. McGee did make some representations to the court through counsel, I believe through Attorney Hall, when she was here earlier this week or whenever that was. But and I believe that Ms. McGee is in need of the support that she's seeking at this time.
And who's seeking? Because Miss Warfield said that she don't want the services.
Well, the services through DWIM that she was, I think, trying to call this a couple of days.
Yes.
I already have those services.
Now, let me tell you what we're not going to do is interrupt. We're not going to be rude. That's so rude to interrupt Miss Stevenson, because you will get a chance to speak. And then when you get a chance to speak, hopefully we won't have to interrupt you. Miss Stevenson.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I believe that that Ms. McGee is very wise in seeking the support that she has sought through DWIM, because until her appearance earlier this week, Your Honor, Ms. McGee and I have had a very productive working relationship. She has been extremely attentive to these proceedings. She did express to me remorse for the actions that she took on the date of the incident that brings her to court. She expressed the desire to fully put this matter behind her. I believe I had some notes that indicated that I had to talk Ms. McGee out of throwing up her hands and pleading guilty at her first court appearance. I think I talked to her about the people having a burden of proof. It's not her responsibility to prove that she's guilty. The people have to prove that. And so we have to wait at least until I can look at the case and make some thorough assessments before she pleads guilty. She was totally on board with that. So I think that Ms. McGee does need the support that she is seeking of her own volition. I believe that the specialty court would be able to be of great assistance to Ms. McGee. I think once she gets things stabilized, she's going to respond favorably to the guidance provided by the specialty court, Judge Holmes, and the rest of the specialty court staff. So I think that, we do have a little bit of aberrant behavior in place right now. Ms. McGee, it is a little bit different than she was when she and I first started working together. And I think she's going to be okay. And so I am asking for the referral to specialty court, Your Honor.
I went mute and y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all didn't see my lips moving and y'all couldn't hear me? Okay, so what was the last thing? Did y'all hear me give the sentence at all?
No.
Oh, bless y'all entire heart. Okay, so the court is going to sentence Miss McGee. So did y'all hear me ask Miss McGee, did she want to give a statement?
No.
Oh, Lord. Y'all didn't see my lips moving and y'all couldn't hear me?
I didn't. I can't see it.
Look up at the camera. I need y'all to look up and be in court. Let's be
You're
in
this
court.
big on my screen, Judge.
So make me bigger. Make me bigger.
Okay.
I like the speaker. Make me bigger.
Okay.
I need you all to pay attention in court. I'm sitting here saying a whole bunch and nobody said nothing. All right. Does Ms. McGee wish to make a statement on her own behalf? Ms. McGee, do you want to say anything to the court?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, we're going to wait for you. Sure. Sure. You saw her leave the room. All right. Ms. McGee, do you want to make a statement to the court on your own behalf?
I agree to the probation. Reporting probation. I agree to that. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Then the court is going to impose the following sentence. I will sentence Ms.
Not specialty court.
I will sentence Miss McGee to a term of probation for 14 months, and I'm going to transfer the case to Judge Shannon Holmes. In the Behavioral Health Court, I would allow Judge Holmes to set all the terms and conditions of the probation. The return to court date is October the 6th at 9:30 a.m. Failure to appear for the next court appearance, and that is in person, and the failure to appear will result in a warrant being issued and the bond being set at $5,000 cash surety plus the GPS tether with house arrest. Anything further on behalf of the defense? On behalf of the people. I'm sorry, Ms. Kayla Coleman.
So I'm on probation for 14 months.
Anything further on behalf of the people?
Nothing further on behalf of the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
And anything further on behalf of the defense?
To the court, I would have nothing more for the record, Your Honor.
Okay, so what do
Talk to my attorney, Mr. Stevenson. Can I talk to my attorney?
I'm happy to do that, Your Honor.
Well, y'all have telephones?
That's true, Your Honor.
Okay, let me tell you what's not going to happen. I could care less. Ms. McGee is on here with an attitude with me like she directing me to do something. Now, I gave you an opportunity to speak. I gave you an opportunity to ask me for something. Anything you wanted to ask me for, you could have asked it of me. But you
said
didn't.
14 months. That's a long time.
But you didn't. So let's do this. Ms. Stevenson, do you have Ms. McGee's phone number?
I do, Your Honor.
Then call her. That's how she can talk to her lawyer. My order is complete and court is complete. With respect to Ms. McGee, have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.